stuff going on.
Yeah, and not a bad weekend for it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Not as hot as we've seen, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like the last couple of weeks we've kind of been like, there's these outdoor events that you can go to, but it's gonna be hot, so maybe go. This weekend, great opportunities to go to any of these outdoor events or anything outside that you want to get in. Now today it is going to be pretty cloudy, so if that's not your thing, maybe stay inside for today, but there will be more opportunities tomorrow and there will be some more sunshine, but still in the low 90s, so we're cooling off after, hitting triple digits in parts of the Treasure Valley yesterday, or at least being close in most of the Treasure Valley. But today, the warmest we're seeing is about that 96 degrees in Vail and Ontario, so definitely better conditions up in the mountains. That's where the chance of rain is a little bit higher than in the Treasure Valley. In the Treasure Valley, we might see a sprinkle or two, but up in the mountains, might see more than that. So keep that in mind, but it does look like this morning and afternoon should be pretty safe to get outside up in the mountain regions as well. And things are cooler up there as well, back in the 70s in Stanley and in much of the East Central Mountains. In the Magic Valley, really cooling off in the 70s across the board. Now, the chance of rain there is higher than in the Treasure Valley as well. So in the Boise area, we're going to stick with these clouds throughout the day, but the rain, it's mostly going to be concentrated to our southeast, maybe hitting Mountain Home, but most of the rest of the Treasure Valley might see a sprinkle here or there, but not really anything widespread. That's more down in the Magic Valley and then up in the mountains, more so overnight. That's when we might see some of those thunderstorms too, which also could come with some gusty winds. Might wake you up overnight with the sound of that wind, maybe some thunder and lightning. So just be aware of that, be prepared for that. But by Saturday, some of the showers will kind of linger, especially in the Magic Valley. But by the evening, even the clouds are cleared up across the board. Now, in the Treasure Valley, while we might not really see the rain, we're still going to see the wind. By this evening, we could see wind gusts anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour in the Treasure Valley. So, and this is a look at 6 p.m. So even, when you might be wanting to get out and about after work, head to dinner, drinks, anything like that, just keep in mind, might be a little windy. Now, these are the wind gusts, those quick bursts of wind, not sustained wind. So that makes it a little bit better, but still just keep in mind that it might be a little windy this evening in the Treasure Valley. The other thing that's sticking with us is some smoke, and we are seeing some heavier smoke headed back our way after seeing, really much of this blue color on the map yesterday. We're seeing more of the yellows, the oranges coming from that fire in Northern California and a little bit from some fires over in Oregon. So today and tomorrow, temperatures in the low 90s. If you're not a fan of the cloudy skies that we're going to have today, tomorrow's your day to get outside because we'll see more sunshine, but try to get out and about sometime today or tomorrow because starting Sunday, we start warming back up. And yes, you are seeing this correctly. Unfortunately, as soon as Monday, we could be back in the triple digits across the Treasure Valley, not just in some areas. And we could see another, multi-day streak of triple digits looking at possibly Tuesday or even, on in later into the week.